Hi Leos, this is LT Tara about to do your next 30 days. So this reading is basically going to be focused on love and money. So the first part of the video, I'm going to pull 5 cards, which is going to be a general read, and sometimes love come out in that, but I try to focus that part on your money. And then the second part is all about love. So what I'm going to do is pull some cards here and see what's going on. Pull some general cards out for you guys. I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so the overall energy is the Queen of Wands. So you guys are really focusing your energy on, like, I feel like you're being very nurturing, but you're about your money. It's like having both, best of both worlds, because a Leo can definitely, and this is the card that represents Leos, right? Leo women, it could be Sagittarius or Aries, but I really feel like Leo women or Leos in general, like, they have a nurturing side about them, right? It's very loving, very much like, I can balance my money and my love, you know, I can balance my care, like I can focus on both, because that's the energy that I'm in. Like, when you can tap into that energy, if you're not feeling that way, Leo, if you can tap into that energy of actually finding the balance between being a very loving person, a person who has a big heart but can also get your money, I feel like if you can tap into that energy, that this is going to be a great month for you. But it's like getting back to the root of things, of actually like being your true divine self. You can't be nothing else for anybody. Like, you have to focus on loving yourself. Don't be afraid to show that big heart of yours. Don't be afraid to, like, express yourself. You know, you don't have to go within yourself. Just express yourself. And don't be afraid to actually go after what you want. And so that's going to be the balance for you this month. Like, how do I get my money? How do I get be nurturing? And focus on, because I'm a Leo, and I feel like this is a card that says focus on, like, building generational wealth, because I do see that in the cards here. I see that you have the 10 of this, and the 10 of this is the card that represents, like, building generational wealth, like building enough, getting enough money for, to take care of your kids, take care of your kids, and their kids, you know? So I feel like that's where you are. Like, you're meant to be a millionaire. You're meant to be a billionaire. You're meant to have this money. You're meant to have your financials in order. You're meant to have this. And so don't let, I'm going to use the devil in this circumstance, because it just goes with the flow. You know, you may not believe in the devil. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, don't let the devil come and steal your joy. Don't let the devil come in here and, like, mess up your money. And the devil can be whatever, whoever you can think about. You could be yourself. You know, don't let it happen, though. Don't let nobody come in and take this away from you, because I feel like you guys are fighting. You know, fighting for happiness, fighting for financial stability, fighting for love, you know. And it's like, how do you get to where you really want to be? You know, how do you get there? Because there's such a huge fight that you guys are putting up with to sustain yourself, to get to the next level. Well, not even to get to the next level, like, you want to be able to sustain yourself where you've been. I feel like sometimes things happen where you get to a certain point in your life and it's all good, and then it feels like it's taken away from you, and it's like you're fighting for your stability almost. It's like, how do you keep your stability? How do I actually get to the point where I can have this generational wealth for my kids? You know, I can have that for my grandkids. You know, that's where you are with that, like, getting to that point where, how do I get there? How do I sustain it? Because I feel like you've been there before, but it's like, it's no balance with it. It's like you get there and you stay there for a little while, and then the universe take it away. And then, I don't know if you guys follow me on my, like, when I do my live readings, but I've been talking about passive income. It's really been put on my heart to really, like, sustain myself with passive income, things I don't have to work daily for, that just there's a flow for, you know. And maybe that's something that you guys need to be thinking about as well. How do you keep your flow? How do you get in this energy where you're still loving, right? Because you're kind of getting here, you know, you're still loving, you still want your money, you know, you still about your money, but you still have this loving energy, this nurturing energy. But it's like, how do you sustain where you can actually get to the point where there's generational wealth, you know? Because I feel like you touched the top. You kind of touched it a little bit. You know what it feels like to make money. You know what it feels like to be where you want to be at. But then it's like, it's always seemed like it's never stable enough, or you know, like there's some type of like pullback. I'm definitely seeing that you're gonna be like back on that king status, you know, and you may be attracting a king or somebody who have a king like energy, royalty like energy here. Because I mean, Leos, y'all are royalty. Don't ever forget that either. I think I told Aquarius that, but Leos, because y'all me and I'm y'all. You guys are definitely royalty, and you guys definitely step in the energy of good things, positive things. And don't let your circumstances like keep you from being where you want to be at, because you're coming back to this king status. You're coming back to, because you never, you know, just because you stepped off and played with the peasants for a little while don't mean that you can't get back on that throne again, because you never really left the throne. You just went down there and played with the little peasants to let them know like, oh, you know, I'm relatable. I'm relatable, but like I'm still a king. Don't ever forget that. Like, I'm still a king, I'm still a queen. Don't forget that. And that's where you're coming to. Like, you're still a king, you're still that royalty. Don't you forget that you're that royalty. Don't you ever forget who you are, because the fact that you touched it, you dreamed about it, it feels so real to be in the energy of having a lot, having more. I mean, and you have somebody that's coming in that wants to love you, you know, or you've already met this person and they're going to show you more love this month, more, they're going to nourish you more, you know, they're going to give you more of what you want. And like, that's what you need. You need somebody on your level. I feel like, here's what I feel, Leo. I feel like you're always the strong friend, and nobody ever like looks at you and be like, okay, what you going through, you know, like, oh, okay, let me just, they use Leo as the person to go and dump all their problems out, but they don't never come in there and let you dump their problems out. That you don't have that same opportunity to come in there and like give them your problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that. And so I do see somebody coming in here that's going to love you and nourish you just the same way that you love and nourish people as well. And I feel like there's a lot of positivity happening with somebody in your life that's going to be there for you, like nonstop. Everything, things are going to be working very fast this month. Very fast communication. It could be fast money, but fast things are definitely coming your way. You know, like, there's a lot of movement here. Could be like talking to somebody that you haven't, or somebody messaging you. Like, if this is your love life, this could be somebody like really taking the time out to make sure you good, make sure you feel good. Then you have the Eight of Discs. I feel like you're definitely researching some things, definitely getting to the point where, you know, you're learning. I feel like you're in this constant research because you're trying to get better and better and better and better and better. And every time you do that, the universe is going to bless you because they see the work that you actually are doing. And it's just time to actually allow the blessings to flow on you. I feel like it's hard for you to accept certain things, Leo, because of the fact that you're so used to being strong because people put you in that position. Like, yeah, you can handle a lot. Don't forget it. You are the lion. You are the king of the jungle. You know, so you can handle a lot, but it's not meant for you to handle everything. It's not fair for you to handle everything. It's not fair that everybody casts their burden on you and they never come back and say, hey, Leo, are you good? How you feeling today? And really mean it. Like, no, like, and going deeper, like, how are you feeling today? Like, really, like, how are you feeling today? Because you do that for everybody else. Everybody else take. And I'm not speaking for my own life. I'm speaking for, like, those Leos out there. But everybody take. But they never give. And like, it's time out for, like, people taking from you. And it's time for you to step back into that royalty chair and say, hey, it's enough is enough. I'm tired of playing with peasants. Enough is enough. You get what I'm saying? And that's what you have to be like, I'm tired of dealing with the peasants. I'm tired of being on this lower playing field and like acting like I'm like everybody else, because I'm not. I'm better. Like, you are better. Like, don't let nobody play on your top like that. Like, don't let nobody play you, because you're definitely better than what you're allowing. And you're putting yourself on the lower level where anybody can say anything to you, right? Or like, and like, you need to be on the level where it's hard to get to you. You know, you gotta go to your people to get to you. You know, like, not on that. Okay, well, I'm reachable. You can hit me up at every time. No, ma'am. No, sir. Like, people shouldn't have easy access to you. You are royalty. Think about it, like real queens and kings. You think that those peasants can get in contact with them? No. Even think about the president. Like, we as a regular citizen of the United States cannot hit up Joe Biden and be like, hey, Joe, I got a question. You know, something happened. My money didn't come through right. Can you fix it? Who has access to him like that? None of us do. So what you're going to have to do is make sure that you treat yourself in that same manner. You are on that same level. Everybody shouldn't have access to you. Everybody shouldn't be able to get to know you. You know, you're being too nice. You're being way too nice. Everybody don't need that kind of access to you. Let's see about what's your love about your love life. But stop letting everybody have access to you. What's coming towards Leo and love? There's a lot of growth coming to Leo and love. A lot. Like, you guys are getting to the point where you kind of understand the type of love that you want, and you're not accepting nothing but what you want, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys already have somebody that you're dealing with, and you're letting them know, like, you're royalty, boo. Like, you can't come to me like on any type of level. Like, you're definitely royalty. And some of you guys may be dealing with a Aquarius, because I believe I said Aquarius was royalty as well. I can't remember. But anyway, it's a lot of growth here. You know, I feel like the growth is coming within yourself as well. You're starting to be a lot more independent and starting to rely on yourself. Like, I think that that's huge. People are seeing you as a very independent person. They feel like you're strong, and they feel like I said, people test you because people feel like that, people definitely feel like they can just come dump stuff off on you, or you're the, like I said, the strong friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, she can handle that. And I feel like you're coming out of that. That's how people looking at you. But you're gonna have somebody that's gonna come in and be more loving. You know, let them know that you need love too, right? Let them know that you deserve love as well. I feel like this is somebody final move towards you. What I mean final move is that they're gonna get it right this time. They're not gonna like play around with you. Like, they know that they want you, and they know like you're something special. So they're not willing to like let you go. So they're gonna definitely give their all. You have fall here. This love is happening this fall. So fall ends when? December? I don't know. The winter start when? January? I be getting mixed up, so don't judge me. But definitely this fall, this is real love, you know? Like, you're gonna be in a relationship, a stable relationship this fall. I feel like this is gonna be true love. Like, this is gonna be definitely a romance and true love. Like, you're gonna be swept off your feet. You're gonna feel so good, so amazing about it. It's gonna feel like you're gonna be honored to be in this relationship, because you never had somebody that gave the way that they gave. And it's like a balance of that giving and taking, you know? Like, you give, they They give, you take, they take. Like a good balance here. Leos, remember to make the effort. Because sometimes we just be like enjoying stuff, or we be so skeptical about stuff that we don't always make the effort because we're skeptical. But we will once we know it's real, you know, but we be skeptical at first. So this card is definitely letting you know, like, it's time to like make the effort, or it will be time to make the effort with that person. So I also hear this: don't make the effort to this person, make the effort first, because I feel like you've done all the giving that you need to give, you know. So it's time for you to make that effort once you see that they made that effort. So guys, that is going to be your reading. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Love you guys.